Mediocre golfers and stories. This is Two Golfers, One Card.
Laid up short, just like you.
Yeah, good call.
But not as short.
So, you don't like laces?
No. Ever since I had my son, all his shoes are either slip-on or Velcro. I said, this is a great idea.
Is it hard to find adult-sized shoes with Velcro? That's what I really want to know.
No, you just go to the senior section.
Oh, okay.
Big Five's loaded with them.
But then you're stuck with two options, all white or all black.
Right.
Ball retriever. Willie uses one of those. You live the hassle-free lifestyle. No laces, no bending over for golf balls.
Absolutely.
I like it.
That's why I have a beard. I don't have to shave all the time.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, that's how the LAMGA started. A bunch of guys from work. We overheard someone at Chick-fil-A
Nuh-uh.
talking about MGA.
Are you serious?
And then I told my brother about it, and he's like, oh yeah, they have a website. So I looked it up, and I told my brother, hey, you want to be my number two? He says he's your number two. He's like, yeah, I'll be your number two. This was 2 years ago, so we'll be starting our third season.
Yeah.
And I've gone through 4 number twos.
When did you start playing golf?
I started playing about 18 or 19 years ago.
Yeah.
And the sad thing is, I'm exactly the same as I was back then. I've showed no improvement.
Yeah.
They tell you, do what you feel comfortable with. And what I feel comfortable with is completely wrong.
Yeah, I know.
So.
Me too. Me too. Did you ever see the video I made where I filmed every shot of a round? And just posted like 1.5 seconds each shot.
Yeah.
Someone shared it on Reddit, and like, all the comments were actually pretty positive. It was like, oh, cool idea. Some good golfers got on there and asked like, oh, would you be interested in me putting, doing something like this for a good golfer? And then finally someone said, it's amazing to me that someone would play golf for this long and not learn how to swing properly. And I mean, I shot an 82.
That's pretty good.
First off. But also, if that's the worst comment, that's not that bad. Because usually it would be like, you suck, kill yourself, fag. That's like a normal internet comment.
Yeah.
But
I got a 9. This is a par 64, so, if you can get like a 90, you'll beat me.
Yeah. I feel like that's true for most courses, though. In Vegas, during the World Championship, you turned $4 into a larger sum of money playing blackjack, right?
Yeah, blackjack. It was a long, strange, wonderful, magical night. I got in a lot of trouble, as you know. Got kicked out of the casino we were staying at the Palace Station. Yeah, I was really thirsty and I had no money.
Yeah.
So I saw a waitress carrying a tray and I just took a tray off the tray. I think I startled her and she jumped and she dropped the whole tray of drinks all over a guy playing roulette who instantly wanted to fight me. And then security came and kicked, well, they didn't kick, they got me to a taxi and sent me back to my hotel. My brother was there and he was getting kicked out of that hotel.
At the same time?
I walked in and I saw a scuffle and I saw security, so I was like, haha, I'm not the only loser. So I walk over and I notice my brother's in the middle of it. Yeah, so he's getting kicked out of the Gold Coast where we were staying and he's arguing with security. I'm staying here. And mind you, this is like 10 o'clock at night.
He's what? He's like 6'4",
yeah, he's 6'4", pushing 300.
Yeah.
He's a big guy, bald-headed,
How big are the security guys?
Smaller than him.
Yeah.
I just say, boy, I call him boy. That's what we call him. Let's just walk across the street to the Palms. So we walked across the street to the Palms, had a few drinks, lost all my money there again. All right, let's go back to the Gold Coast. I'm done. Mind you, this is our first night in Vegas. I got nothing left, no access to cash at all. So I tell him, just give me all the money you have in your pocket. I'm gonna go on one last run, hopefully salvage the weekend. He goes, okay, here you go. And he throws like 4 crumbled dollar bills at me.
And what time was this? This was like...
It must have been around midnight, midnight or 1. So I walk over to the blackjack table, $5 blackjack table. And I said, okay, I'm just gonna play in one hand. And I say, money plays. And I ordered a beer right away, so
Yeah, you like.
They'll think I'm actually playing. Of course, the dealer does his job and sorts them out. So,
Yeah.
sorry, sir, it's a $5 minimum. Like, oh. But before my beer came, this nice elderly woman sitting next to me, she's sitting third base. She said, "Here's your $, son. Play your hand." I'm like, "Oh, gee, thanks, lady. It's really nice of you."
Oh, gee whiz.
Golly. So the next thing you know, it's like an hour passes and she's still sitting there. She's smoking like a train. I'm smoking with her and we're just BSing. And then she looks at me and she says, "Hey." I'm like, "Yeah." She, "Do you realize you just won like 30 something hands in a row?" I'm like, "Really? Must be my night." So then I just started raising my bets, and I just couldn't lose. I blacked out for about 2 hours in the middle. I don't remember anything
While you were playing.
while I was playing, because I just had the beers coming, had the drinks coming, and then next thing you know, it's about, I could tell the sun's coming out through the front doors, and I told the pit boss, I said, "Can you do me a favor and let me know when it's 6:45 because I have to catch the bus to the golf tournament." So he tells me, "Hey, it's 6:45. I'm like, "Oh crap, I gotta go." So I start gathering my chips, and he's like, "1 second." And then security comes over. I'm like, "Oh shit, my brother must have did something again. We just want to ensure your safety. We're gonna escort you to the cashier." So to the cashier. Then at this point, I look down at my stack and I'm like, "Holy crap!" I thought maybe it's a few grand. As I'm filling out paperwork, answering questions, I could see in the back the bill counting machine. Strap on. So I'm like, "How much did I win?" Pit boss says, $21,500. I almost passed out. And then because we were doing this, we missed the bus.
So you missed the bus because it took so long for them to count all the money that you.
And I had to fill out tax forms. And I wake up my brother, I'm like, "Come on, we gotta go. We got a few minutes to catch the bus." And I'm like, "Oh crap, we're not gonna make it." So I take all the money that I won and I stick it in the safe and I keep a couple hundred for drinks. And I tell my brother, "Come on, we gotta catch a taxi." So we caught a taxi and I made him pay. But I gave him back the money later on.
That's amazing.
Why'd you fly into LAX and not Burbank? That would have been like a 5-minute drive for you.
Because the Southwest had $50 flights down here.
Oh, not bad.
Yeah, no baggage fees. So the MGA is definitely on a Southwest sort of budget. Not a fucking fly to the convenient airport sort of budget.
That's for sure.
Yeah. Look out, Goose!
The skinniest tree on the course and I hit it.
Yeah.
That thing can't be any wider than a foot. That was going to land right next to the pit,
That was a nice shot.
After 5 days of golf in a row, you're finally getting it again.
And as soon as this day is done, I probably won't play for 2 months.
By the weekend, you'll be amazing.
Yeah, that's how that works, right?
Yeah.
You just practice and suddenly you're good.
And
That's
then,
what's so great about golf. It's so practical.
and then it's gone.
Have you heard of Top Golf?
Yes.
Dude, that's awesome. I've done it a couple times in Texas. I think it'd be fun to go with a bunch of medias and play, because the people I went with didn't really golf at all. So I actually was like badass. I mean, they have these giant baskets out there. If you hit anywhere within the 150-yard fairway, you're getting in a basket.
Just joining us. That close to a hole-in-one.
141 yards.
Everybody back there thought it was in.
That close. Is that the closest you've ever come to a hole?
It's the closest I've ever come.
You would have been fucked though, man. It is busy out here today. That's a lot of people to buy drinks for.
It really is.
All that money you won in Vegas be gone.
Is it tradition to get a hole-in-one to buy everybody drinks?
Yeah.
It's a good thing I didn't make it.
Everybody in the bar.
There's a lot of people here today.
Yeah. It's kind of a stupid tradition if you ask me. I don't get it.
People should buy the guy who made the hole-in-one,
Right? That's what I think.
Oh well.
We'll make that the MGA rule.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll reverse it. I hit a monster drive and I was all amped up and I yanked the tab off. By monster drive, it went like 190. Nice. Nice.
You know the difference between an ATV and a rental car?
What's that?
A rental car can go anywhere. How was your final drive on this hole?
Hit the fairway, but the worst part of the fairway, all the way to the right.
Okay.
Because I see it's a dog leg left.
Yeah. I think this is your opportunity to coin a phrase. When you hit the worst part of the fairway, what could that be called?
It's the far way.
It's the far way.
The far way.
Okay. You heard it here first.
Because you hit the fairway, but you're still so damn far away.
There you go. 33. Having my first pastrami sandwich.
This is the age at which Jesus died.
And this is Johnny's?
Johnny's.
Johnny's,
It's
in LA.
It's supposedly one of the best pastrami places around.
In the world.
I don't really eat pastrami, so I don't know. I can tell you.
Good.